When people think of the marine environment, they're often thinking of beautiful coral reefs. But along most of the world, we don't have corals. What we have are really massive, extensive seaweed forests. So the southern half of Australia is dominated by what we call the Great Southern Reef. And there's one species called the Clonia radiata that dominates the entire coastline. That basically creates the habitat for hundreds of other species. One of the most widely documented effects of climate change is that species are moving towards the poles to stay within their comfortable kind of temperatures. These species play a very important role in coral reef ecosystems by constantly grazing on the seaweeds that can otherwise overtake the corals. They can actually overgraze it all and remove the very habitat that all the other species depend on. And that's what we're starting to see in certain parts around the world. In Australia, for example, temperate reefs are roughly valued at about $10 million per year. And most of that comes from fisheries. The most valuable fisheries we have in Australia are abalone and rock lobster. Both of them completely depend on seaweed forests. So when they disappear, those fisheries suffer. I think collectively we need to make our voices heard with regards to stopping CO2 emissions. You know, without government help, there's not a lot we can do. We are still at the stage where we can stop a complete catastrophe. We cannot stop the massive change that is already happening, but we can stop the true cataclysmic scenario. This is really, I mean, it's so critical, you know, it's really, the future of our children depends on it.